Hi, I got my MAC lipstick and I got my book, which means we are talking some numbers. Let's talk. Recently, I went to Banff for a vacation and I'm going to share the expenses I had at Banff. So the first expense is the flight ticket. So we went at summertime. Because of that, the flight price is really high and we paid $932 for both of us, me and my husband. Of course, I had to take him because he's the one paying. So second, we didn't rent a car at Calgary, so we had to book a travel agency for pickup and drop off. So we paid for the pickup from YYZ airport to Banff, and from Banff to the airport back for the pickup and drop off is $280. That's pretty decent because if you need to book an Uber from the airport to the Banff town, it's 2 hours and it was around $400. So we already pre-booked everything before we fly to Banff because I need to be planned everything. And the hotel. So we stayed in Banff Inn. We paid for 4 nights, $2,117.53. I know it's really expensive. It was way out of our budget, but we went wild this time because you need to go wild once in a life. So we went wild, and our hotel was near to the Banff downtown. It's expensive, but if you go for like a little bit far from Banff downtown, I think you get little lower prices for the hotels. Since we didn't rent a car to go to the main locations like Moraine Lake, Lake Louise and all that, we booked a trip, like a group of people trip. So for that, they picked us from Banff downtown. And it was 11-hour trip, and we paid $178 for both of us, and it was pretty decent because it was very convenient, and they did take us to Lake Louise, Emerald Lake, Moraine Lake, and Nature Bridge, and one more place I forgot. And we went to Banff Gondola, and if you're going to Banff, you should try Banff Gondola. Some people don't like the heights like me, but I still went. We paid $189 for both of us, and it was pretty okay. For the public transport, we didn't really use it much because we stayed near to the Banff downtown, but one time we took it from our hotel to the Banff downtown, and we paid, I think each person had to pay $3 something, I think, same like Toronto Transit. From Calgary airport to the downtown Calgary we went, and we took the public transport, and I think we paid around $4 for each person. So around $15 we paid for using the public transport. The main character of the trip was the food. It was a 5-day trip. So this total I'm gonna say is from Toronto airport and then till coming back to Toronto airport, that's the total amount we paid for the food is $800, approximately $800. That's pretty high for 5 days, but at Banff the price for the food is really expensive, plus I eat and we went wild. But anyway, once in a while you don't go wild, then what's the point of living, right? So anyway, my bank account was crying, but still we went wild. And the Uber we took to reach the airport from our home in Toronto, coming back to our home, we paid around $90 for Uber. First, the flight we took from Toronto to YYC, carry bag was not allowed, so we had to pay $75 for that. That added total for the Banff vacation was $4,691.53. You think it's expensive, or it's not that big of a deal? To me, it's really expensive because we don't really spend this much money on vacation. If you ask me, is Banff worth going? I would say 125%. Banff is worth going. At least once in your lifetime, you should go to Banff. It's really beautiful. The scenery, everywhere you look, the scenery is beautiful. What's your opinion? Anyway, you should go Banff, okay? Bye!